Funan was the name given by Chinese cartographers, geographers, and traders to an ancient Indianized state, or rather a loose network of states located in mainland South Asia, centered on the Mekong Delta that existed from the 1st to 6th century CE. The name is found in Chinese historical texts describing the kingdom, and the most extensive descriptions are largely based on the report of two Chinese diplomats, Gang Tai and Su Ying, representing the Eastern Wu dynasty, who sojourned in Funan in the mid-3rd century CE. Funan is known in the modern language of the region as Phnom, Phnom. However, the name Funan is not found in any text of local origin from the period, and it is not known what name the people of Funan gave to their polity. Some scholars argue that ancient Chinese scholars transcribed the word Funan from the word related to the Khmer word Phnom or Vnam, meaning mountain. Others, however, thought that Funan may not be a transcription at all, rather it means what it says in Chinese. Like the very name of the kingdom, the ethno-linguistic nature of the people is a subject of much discussion among specialists. The leading hypotheses are that the Funanese were mostly Mon Khmer, or that they were mostly Austronesian, or that they constituted a multi-ethnic society. The available evidence is inconclusive on this issue. Michael Vickery has said that even though identification of the language of Funan is not possible, the evidence strongly suggests that the population was Khmer. The results of archaeology at Ong El have demonstrated no true discontinuity between Ong El and pre-Angkorian levels, indicating Khmer linguistic dominance in the area under Funan control. Based on the testimony of the Chinese historians, the polity Funan is believed to have been established in the 1st century CE in the Mekong Delta, but archaeological research has shown that extensive human settlement in the region may have gone back as far as the 4th century BCE. Though regarded by Chinese authors as a single unified polity, some modern scholars suspect that Funan may have been a collection of city-states that sometimes were at war with one another and at other times constituted a political unity. From archaeological evidence, which includes Roman, Chinese, and Indian goods excavated at the ancient mercantile center of Ong El in southern Vietnam, it is known that Funan must have been a powerful trading state. Excavations at Angkor Paret in southern Cambodia have likewise delivered evidence of an important settlement. Since Ong El was linked to a port on the coast and to Angkor Paret by a system of canals, it is possible that all of these locations together constituted the heartland of Funan. Some scholars have advanced speculative proposals regarding the origin and meaning of the word Funan. It is often said that the name Funan represents a transcription from some local language into Chinese. For example, French scholar Jacques Cotes advanced the theory that in using the word Funan, ancient Chinese scholar was transcribing a word related to Khmer word Panam, meaning mountain. However, the epigraphist Claude Jacques pointed out that this explanation was based on a mistranslation of the Sanskrit word Pavatapupala in the ancient inscription as equivalent to the Khmer word Panam, and a misidentification of the king Bavaman I mentioned in them as the conqueror of Funan. It has also been observed that in Chinese the character is frequently used in geographical terms to mean south. Chinese scholars use it in this sense in naming other locations or regions of Southeast Asia, such as Annam. Thus, Funan may be an originally Chinese word and may not be a transcription at all. Jacques proposed that use of the name Funan should be abandoned in favor of the names such as Pavapura, Intitapura, Sretapura, and Yathapura, which are known from the inscriptions to have been used at the time for cities in the region and give a more accurate idea of the geography of the ancient Khmer regions than the names Funan or Chengla are known in the Old Khmer language. The first modern scholar to reconstruct the history of the ancient polity of Funan was Paul Pelliot, who in his groundbreaking article, Le Funan, of the year 1903 grew exclusive on Chinese historical records to set forth the sequence of the documented events connecting the foundation of Funan in approximately the 1st century CE with its demise by conquest in the 6th to 7th century. Scholars critical of the Pelliot's Chinese sources have expressed skepticism regarding his conclusion. Chinese records dating from the 3rd century CE, beginning with the Chang Kuo Shi, completed in year 289 CE by Zheng Shou, recorded arrival of two Funanese embassy at the court of Lu Dai, governor in the southern Chinese kingdom of Hu, the first embassy arriving between 225 and 230 CE, the second in the year 243. Later sources at the Liangshu of Yao Cha and Yao Xiling, completed in year 636, discuss the mission of the 3rd century Chinese envoys Kang Tai and Shu Ying from the kingdom of Hu to Funan. The writings of these envoys, to no longer stand in their original condition, were accepted and assets preserved in the later dynastic histories, and form the basis of much of what we know about Funan. Since the publication of Pelliot's article, archaeological excavation in Vietnam and Cambodia, especially excavation of the site relating to the old culture, have supported and supplemented his conclusion.